Hello, my name's Dave Suckling and you're watching another episode of Fresh Off the Press English. Today we're talking about cages in zoos. It's Saturday, the 1st of September 2018. The news comes from The Independent. The news is about a zoo in India which is putting cages for people because a man fell into the tiger cage and died. So they're putting cages inside the places where the tigers are so that if you fall in, you can run to the cage and stay safe. Let's look at the headline. Delhi Zoo to install human cages in famous white tiger enclosure. Delhi. Delhi is the city in India. Enclosure. Enclosure. Now an enclosure is just an area which is closed off from the rest of the people, let's say. So here it's the tiger enclosure because the tiger has an area to live in, but it's closed. You know, people can see, but you can't go in. It's closed. It's called an enclosure. The tiger enclosure. It might sound like a stunt cooked up by animal rights activists, but Delhi Zoo is planning to install cages for humans. Stunt. Stunt. Now, a stunt is something that people do to try and get attention. I want people to look at me, so I will do something dangerous or crazy to try and get people's attention, to make people look at me. That is a stunt. Something dangerous or crazy. Cooked up. Cooked up. If you cooked something up, it means you made it up. It's not real, it's not true, it's cooked up. It's just made up by somebody. Activists. Activists. Now an activist is somebody who wants to change something in the world. They don't agree with some rule or some law and they want it to change. And so they will take action. They will do things to try and make a difference in the world. We call these people activists. Rather than giving mankind a taste of its own medicine, though, the zoo authorities are trying to provide humans with a safe place to hide in the event that they fall into dangerous enclosures. Giving mankind a taste of its own medicine. To give somebody a taste of their own medicine means you do something to me, so I do the same thing back to you. I give you a taste of your own medicine. Here, the joke is we put tigers in cages. Now, maybe the zookeepers are giving us a taste of our own medicine by putting us in cages, the same as the tigers. But no, it's for safety. Authorities. Authorities. Now, the authority is the person in charge of something, the person in control, the boss. They are the authority. Cages will have simple lock mechanisms so they can be accessed without training and in an emergency. Mechanism. A mechanism. A mechanism is some kind of machine that moves, some kind of thing that moves, and it's a machine that moves. Here we're talking about a simple mechanism, like a lock. It's a simple thing that moves. A mechanism, some kind of machine. Accessed. 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 If you access something, it means you'll go into it or you can use it. To access something is to either go into a place. I can access my home by opening the door, or I can access my phone by using my fingerprint, opening my phone, opening something so that I can go in or use it. Access. Let's look at the new words from today. Enclosure. Enclosure. Stunt. Stunt. Cooked up. Cooked up. Activists. Activists. A taste of its own medicine. A taste of its own medicine. Authorities. Authorities. Mechanism. Mechanism. Accessed. Accessed. Write these words down and remember them. It's an interesting story about zoos, about animals in zoos. It's interesting. You should learn about these words. What do you think about putting cages in zoos for people, to keep people safe? Because if the tiger runs away and gets out and, wants to kill you, because that's what tigers do, at least now I have a safe place to run to. Yes? Me personally, I think it's a bit strange. It's a bit of a funny story. People shouldn't be going into the tiger enclosure, we shouldn't need cages inside the tiger enclosure. People shouldn't be going into the tiger enclosure. Stupid people, okay? Accidents happen, but if you're that stupid, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the tiger cannot be blamed. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of Fresh Off the Press English. I hope I can see you again tomorrow.